G-thoughtz.
Wherefore art thou? Wherefore art thou?
So I had a thought. I don't know how strong it is. Work with me on this one. So if I gave you a scenario where I said option A or option B, which one would you choose? You ready? Option A. You can live infinitely, forever. Here's one catch. In a 24-hour period, you cannot go anywhere else. And then when that 24-hour period is over, you cannot stay there. Option B. You just stay there. You can leave when you want. But you only live so long. Which would you choose? So now let's put into the real world. I say you could see the entire planet. Literally see the entire planet. But basically, wherever you are for one day, you've got to stay there. And then at the end of 24 hours, you've got to leave. You can't stay in any one place for more than a day. And no, it's not you move 6 feet over and you're in a new place. Nope. Wherever the hell the town is or the city, you got to stay there. But you get to see the whole world. Or you essentially have the life you have now. That's kind of what I was describing, was it not? You can travel if you have the means to. You can't see this whole world literally because it's way too big and you're not going to live long enough. Which one would you choose, A or B? Because here's my theory. Both are equally terrifying and both can lead to someone going insane. Because if you never leave anywhere, you stay in the same place, you've got one claustrophobic ass world and you've never been able to fully vibrate with it. What do I mean? Well, the earth has a frequency. It vibrates. So do we. I mean, it's spinning at like 1,500 miles an hour. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's not going to be a perfect, it's going to wobble. Yeah, it's going to vibrate. And that's a good thing. That's how things grow. That's how mountains move, literally, and the wind. All that stuff. And wherever we are, we have a resonance too, and we feel that. You ever ground yourself? I do it all the time. See, oh, she's so grounded. Yeah, he needs to come back down to earth and ground himself and his life. What does that mean? Get reconnected with the earth. Take your shoes off. Take your socks off. Go walking. Stand next to a tree and see if you could vibrate with it. I've done it before. It takes a little practice, but you have to listen. You gotta let the tree lead. That's another pod. And essentially, if you're able to travel around the planet, even if you're going from state to state, you're going to feel different vibrations there, not just from the earth, but from the people, because they're going to reflect that of the earth. They're going to resonate, and it's going to be at a higher frequency because they're smaller. See what I'm saying? Physicians, you following me here? Those that practice physics? And we literally get an idea of the resonance in that area when we meet the locals. But here's the thing. You could never fully spend one day, more than one day, with the locals to understand and kind of come to peace and let your vibes fully resonate together in unison. You're always going to be a little off because you need more time. You never get to spend enough time with enough people to get to know anybody. So you'll see this whole world, but you'll literally get to know nobody. Because no one could come with you. It would be only you for the rest of time. Now, would you do it? No, you just heard what I just described. But the beauty is you get to travel all across this planet and feel the different vibes and resonances of the earth and the people that are resonating with it. Little tuning forks. But you never spend enough time to fully tune with the tuning forks. You get just close enough. So it's basically a really cheap jog through the world. A week experience. Something where you get to see everything, take pictures, but kind of like the world by social media. That's a whole other pod. Thanks. But at the end of the day, the opposite of what some of us do now, like myself, I don't travel very far. Most of my days, I don't even resonate much different because I stayed home that whole day. It's just me. And my parents upstairs, they're older. No, I'm not that guy in the basement, but I kind of technically am. Yeah, it's a divorce. Yeah, that's a whole other pod series. And I was thinking, I told you this was either a strong or weak thought, or maybe I said I wasn't sure if it was strong. The idea is resonating, meeting people, smelling air from a different locale. Be careful with the water. Eating different foods, different smells, a different resonance. You change things up. But the balance between the two is important, is it not? That's where you make up for it. For what? Well, the fact that you would not choose A or B. You would choose option C, whatever works for you. But I'm telling you, and I've made a pretty good case here with ample receipts and evidence, that it's option C's the blend of the two. Just enough movement and experience to meet other people and get to know them. Understanding something outside of your own X, but at a depth where you could back up some other X's. In other words, you see the pattern in others. And the more that you experience that, the more you get convinced that people are good inside. And you could lower your walls down. And you can be good and not protected. That creates the resonance that we were born to feel. And it's a combination of those things. So that was the thought I had. What do you think? Isn't that wild? That the earth spins 1,500 miles an hour? I mean, come on, that's crazy. Oh yeah, that it vibrates and what I just said? Yeah, pretty cool. At the end of the day, I'd like to think that we're all just looking to resonate with each other. I'm not trying to get all meta creepy here. We all just want to be heard, felt, seen, experienced, valued. And we all want to demonstrate that back and complete the circle and fulfill our mission, whatever that may be. Well, listen, I got to go. I don't know how to end this G-thought. I think it ended pretty beautiful. Has it got you resonating, my lady? Talk soon.